I'm just going to keep working on building up my my message. You know, because again, people are reaching out and want to know, you know, the details of what if I'm going through this situation, da-da-da-da-da. So here's what it is. Don't be surprised if they get mad at you. Don't be surprised if this woman that you're trying to work with and help gets angry at you. And doesn't understand what you're trying to tell her because she's been fed, you know, spoon-fed a lie for so many years. You know, and she's been spoon-fed like a delusional circumstance for years and years. So you got to understand that that yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're telling them the truth, but they aren't necessarily going to understand what you're trying to say. So I just want you guys to know, each one of these videos is different. Each one of these videos carries something different, carries a different kind of message. Every time something comes to mind that I can think of to talk to you guys about, to tell you about Choices, Chances, and Change, Heaven Sutton, please hit subscribe. You can message me on my Facebook Messenger, Heaven Sutton. I'm a Kentucky resident. Not afraid. I'm not afraid to help other people. I'm not afraid to use my voice to change other people's lives. I've got the God-given ability of communication, so I just continue to communicate to the best of my ability, show people a different way, a better way. No, these women aren't always going to understand what you're trying to tell them, but here's the thing. Once they get that little seed of faith that somebody believes in them and that they're not alone, and that their abuser or their human trafficking or their drugs and alcohol or their, I have to be broad. I have to be broad in what I'm trying to say because the reality of the situation is broad. It's wide. You know, it's a wide spectrum of trauma. You know, trauma. Oh, because I was sharing, I think I shared before, but I'm going to share it again. Disassociation is something that is realistic. Like we will break ourselves free from what's reality, and think that this fantasy world that we've created in our minds is real, right? So I've created this fantasy in my mind, and I think that this is my truth, when in reality, it's not. In reality, it's my trauma, you know, but I've just figured out a way to cope. The natural ability of a human is to find a coping mechanism, a way to cope. But I tell you, whenever you come to the other side, that you will be able to experience things you never experienced before. You know, these men, they don't want you to work. They don't want you to do anything. They don't want you to have a voice. They want to be your voice. They want to be your God. And it's hard. It's a hard reality. So I just need you to understand that somebody understands Heaven Sutton, Choices, Chances, and Change. So just continue to listen to my videos. Continue to watch my videos. Continue to listen to the solution. Continue to let somebody carry this message. As a person who knows, I'm going to continue to carry this message as a woman who knows. Knows what it's like, you know, to experience these things, to experience this trauma. Knows what it's like to look up and say, oh my gosh, man, I used to be normal, and today I'm a victim of this abuse, and how did this happen to me? And to be angry at God and to be confused about life. And I know, I understand, and I'm here to advocate for you. I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to help you transition. Just know you're not alone. So I'm just going to continue to build up this message, carry this solution, help people get from where they're at to where they're going, what they need to do, whatever it may be. So I just thank you guys for listening. I thank you guys for being a part of what I'm trying to do. Heaven Sutton, Choices, Chances, and Change. Please hit subscribe on my videos. This is not an illusion. Like, this is real life. People are going through this every single day. People are struggling every single day to find a solution, to find a way out, you know. And if you have an inclination in your mind that this might be, you know, something that's happening to somebody you know, please reach out to them. Just please reach out to them. I'll share this with you. One time I was going through a situation where, because my narcissistic abuser, my ex-husband, he used to pull my hair really bad. He liked to pull my hair, and he liked to hurt me in places that couldn't be seen. He didn't like for my wounds to be visible. You know, I'm going to talk about psychological wounds. I'm going to talk about an emotional scar. I'm going to talk about, you know, even then down to the physical. And he would pull my hair, and nobody knew because I didn't talk about it. You know, because I didn't want to look. I thought I had to have that, which is delusional. Ladies, when I step back and look at me, who I was and who I am today, when I take a step back and look, you know, at the change in my life, I'm like, whoa. I can't believe, like, now that I'm on this side, I can't believe that I put up with everything the other way for so long. I can't believe it. So, anyways, I was getting my hair cut one day. That's part of the reason why I cut my hair off, because there was two things I wasn't allowed to do in that relationship. I wasn't allowed to get a divorce, and I wasn't allowed to cut my hair. I remember walking into rooms and sitting with my head down and not looking up and being afraid and telling people don't talk to me and different things like that, because it's going to be a fight, it's going to be trauma. So just trust me when I tell you I know. Right? When I reach out and I talk about this stuff, and somebody's going to hear this and they're going to know that it's real, and you may be experiencing this, and we can get you out of that. We can get you out of that situation. You know, we can make a way. We can and will make a way for you to have a better life. I remember whenever I tried to do it on my own, and I went from one situation to another situation worse. You know, I ended up human trafficking. I ended up back in another bad situation, you know, of having a pimp. You know, I just continuously kept falling into these vicious cycles of abuse, you know, because I didn't understand. I thought that was the only way. But today I haven't lived in any of those situations. I haven't gone through any of those things in 4 years, you know, and I'm advocating for women like me to just find a voice, find your voice, tell your story, tell your truth, you know, don't be afraid to reach out and tell your truth, you know, that's your truth and nobody can take it from you. So, I've just been doing these short videos, just building up my page, hoping, you know, eventually the more videos I make, the more people will tap into this and see this and check out my other videos. They're all different. I'm a little new at this, so I need to put labels on which is which, but they're all different videos, and please listen to me. I'm advocating for the next woman like me. Oh yeah, and I went and got my hair cut, and my hairdresser just leaned over and quietly whispered to me. She said, "Do you want me to cover up your bald spot?" And I was like, yeah. You know, of course I was just like, yeah, that's what I need you to do. So, you know, people's not always going to pry. You got to make that choice. You got to make that leap of faith. You got to. You can, you know, and the world is a hard place for beautiful women. It is, and every woman is beautiful and from God. I don't know why it is the way it is, but it is, you know. I don't know. But there'll be a day, you know, when people have to answer for the things they've done to us. People have to answer for what we've been through. But if you just trust in us, and you just trust in what we have to offer, and when I say us, I mean me and my higher power. I mean heaven, Sutton, choices, chances, and change. Please reach out to me on Messenger. I'm getting ready to get off here and go into my Messenger and look and see who all's reach out. I've had a couple women reach out in the past few days. I've had some women reach out and send my messages to children and different people, and I'm really grateful for that. If I can help, I'm here. Please let me help you. And just hit subscribe on my YouTube page, you know. And I know a couple of these situations, a couple of these women that's been living in this situation for years, man. Years, and haven't been able to make a change. different things come with stuff like this. Like, they'll just continue to produce children, you know, as a way to hold you back. They'll continue to do stuff as a way to hold you back. But just as much as they're trying to hold you back, the world's creating resources. We live in America, you know, them children come with a paycheck. I mean, that's how blessed we've been, you know. If I ever go worldwide, I'll look at it different. But right now, I'm looking at the United States, and you have an opportunity as a mother, you know, to get funds and different things like that. So don't let any of those irrational fears hold you back. Are my fears rational or irrational? You know, am I realistic when I think I can't because I'm a mom? Am I realistic when I think, you know, nobody's going to believe me? Because here I am, I believe you. You know, I hear you, I believe you. So just be sure and reach out if you need the help, or just keep listening till you hear what you need to hear, you know, and I'm just going to keep talking to you. Heaven, Sutton, Choices, Chances, and Change. You know, watch my videos, hit subscribe, send me a message, whatever you need to do. Y'all have a great day.